Well, now I think I'd like to start going over some of these problems, and that's where the rest of the stuff on slope and intercept and graphing lines will come in. So here we're asked to use the slope and the y-intercept to graph the line y equals 8x minus 4. Well, this equation of a line, this line y equals, y equals 8x minus 4. It's in a very special form. It's got y isolated all alone by itself on one side of the equation, and one term with x, all the x's have been combined, and one constant term. Okay, and when you've got that, you can read off the slope and y-intercept of this thing. First of all, the y-intercept is easy. Think about just kind of hiding this piece. Let me see how to best talk about that. What happens if x is 0? Okay, first I'll step back here. Sorry about that. So y-intercept is where a graph crosses the y-axis. If we're crossing the y-axis, the value of x is 0. So what happens when x is 0? It is like basically taking this term and zeroing it out, making it go away. So all you have left when x is 0 is y equals b. So this b, this extra constant term, is the y-intercept. It's the place where the graph intersects the y-axis. The slope of this line is located in this number in front of the x. Now it's only when it's in this solved form is this m equal to the slope. And so in this particular equation, our slope is 8 and our y-intercept is negative 4. And so how does that translate then over to graphing it? Well, let's just go here first and answer the questions. What is the slope? The slope is 8 because it's the coefficient of x when we're in this slope-intercept or solved for y form. Okay. Use the graphing tool to graph the line. And so what we've got is the fact that negative 4 is our y-intercept. So I know that one of the points on this line has to be 0, negative 4. Okay? And then to get to another point, what we know is that the ratio of rise divided by run, change in y divided by the change in x, has to be equal to 8, or 8 over 1. The slope is 8. That means to go from 0, negative 4, to the next point on the line, we can go up 8 units and over 1. Or similarly, we can go back 8 units, negative 8, and back 1. Either negative 8 over negative 1 or positive 8 over positive 1. But either way, that's going to get us this line. So again, what I did, showing it here on the screen where we can write, we know our y-intercept is negative 4. That means whatever line we have crosses down here at y equals negative 4. We also know our slope is 8, which is our rise over run, or our change in y over our change in x. Okay? So, if that's 8, what that means is to get from this starting point that we know is on the line to the next point on the line, we change by y 8 units, and we change our x 1 unit. And that gets us to our next point. And then from there, we've got got what we need to draw the line. If I had started with the right point. How about starting right here? No. There we go. Starting right there, going through this point. And there is the graph of our line. I hope this helps. We'll see other examples.